morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing today? Who's here with me this morning? Ryan, what's up? Great to see you. Hey, what's up, Stone? Good morning. Market is looking interesting. Things are looking good. I really hope we can stay bullish today. I'm liking where we're at. We pushed up into a zone. Right now we just fell to the bottom of it, so I'm curious to see if we're going to hold that. I hope we do. Looking at the ES though, ES tried to get up into a zone. Looks like it got rejected, but it's not a super hard rejection, so let's see what we get. But you do expect it to turn around. We've kind of been up in this area before, and we're getting a little bit of rejection. But let's see if we can get over this hump. It looks like we peaked over here. This is around the 1st. So a couple weeks ago, peaked at 45, 47, 75 on the ES. NQ looks like came down, did a little bit of a bounce right off the bottom. So that's kind of good. Let's see if that holds. Actually tried to get in. I think I was too conservative. So I'm running two different softwares this morning. What you see is Quant Tower, but I actually have Ninja running on my other screens. So I'm going to see if I can manage two different accounts at once this morning. I'm trading really light in Ninja. I did have my PAs go through. I ended up just going with it, went through with it, and had them funded. So those will be funded. And I'm trading pretty small. I'm going to start off with some micros in there. But it looks like I tried to get in at 606.75. That was my entry. It did not get filled. I missed it just by a point and a half. That's okay. But definitely feeling bullish. Hope we hold this here. I'd like to get some continuation up. Maybe see the top of this zone today. But we'll see. Overall, what I was looking at is on the NQ. Let's go to the 4-hour. We've popped up into here. We fell back down. And here we go. So we got a higher low, right? Pushed up. Here we go. Here's our higher high. And then the other day, yesterday morning, went down, got our higher low. Hopefully that is our higher low. And so if that's the case, then I am looking for a higher high. So I think that makes sense. So off of that, hopefully we see something up here, like 7 in the 700s. Maybe even peek out of the zone a bit. And maybe hit up here around 760. That would be nice. But we will see what we get. I should have just tried to grab the here at the bottom as we were kind of hanging out. I was just being too conservative.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah, I'm watching NinjaTrader. I did try to add the long here in Quant Tower as well, but it was delayed, so that did not go well for me. I just lost, I think it was 10 points, 8 or 10 points on that. So I'll see what we're going to do here. If we get back into the zone, I will try to go long again. We'll see what happens.
Order submitted. Order filled.
So Ryan, at this point, I am. It. See, there we go. It dropped a little bit. It's like right on the fence. So this would be a great spot to go short. But if it held just slightly higher into the zone, then yes, I do want to go long. But here, like that would have been the short entry. So it's like right there on the fence. So honestly, it could go either way. But if we base out and if we hold this 90 area, then I'm still interested in a long. I want it to get up in here, and if it can close in here, then I want to take the long here, and as it maybe retests like 600 or something like that. So I'm gonna kind of wait and play this out. I was trying to manage NinjaTrader, and I don't know. I think maybe running both of these. I don't know if that's going to be working out for me today. So I might just have to get rid of one of these for now. And just focus on the one. Getting some lag. So let me close this out. Just be a minute. So yeah, being right under the zone, there's reason to be looking for a short. I'm kind of long biased though. So, but that would be a smart play though. Honestly, a smart play would be trying to get in here around the 606 to maybe the 610 with a stop over 617, something like that. So right there, I'd be green already. Sitting here talking about it, didn't take that. Could have been a nice little scalp. But I'm long biased though, so I'm wondering if we're going to kind of create a base, because we did come down here earlier around the 5:30 mark. Excuse me, that's 8:30 Eastern. So came down here, kind of based, pushed up, failed, and then sold off a little bit more, and then we kind of just held. We pushed up and came down and created this base again, and then we sprung off of that right into the zone. So it's seems like it's doing kind of the same thing. It's holding that level here that it based off of earlier at the 82. So, if we were trying to go short from here, that's our wall, which we've kind of hit at If we come down again, there's a chance we might break it. If we do, then we're, got another wall right below it, 78, and then 70. But here we are, trying to get back into the zone. So I'm going to just kind of let this play out, see if we hold, and then get a retest around the 600 to the 606 area. And that's right around where I'd want to get in long. Hey, good morning, and thanks for joining. Let's see what we get. Honestly, if I was short biased here, it would still be a good entry with tight stop just over the 17. But it seems like we're pushing up into the zone, and that's what I want. So that's good. Just want to get a little bit higher in there, maybe in the low 20s, and then see if we get a quick pullback down to 10, 606, or even 600. I like getting in around, I think, the 6 and the 10 sound good, just in case we don't make it down to 600, and I'll have a stop just under 600. But I'm going to give it just a little bit more time. Market's moving really slow right now. This is really weird. We're 10 minutes in, and it's just it's barely doing anything. So there's no news set to come out right now. So I think all the data that was set to come out today already came out. So I don't know what we're waiting on. Nice job, man. That's great. That's awesome. You should get out of here while you can. Get out of here while you can, man. Take your money and run. That's great, though, man. Really glad to hear it. You're just killing it every day. That's awesome. The morning's still young, too. Market's been open 13 minutes, and you're all set to go. Good for you, man. I hope that screen stays off for you. Yeah, enjoy your day, bud. Awesome. Hey, at least you got it working, man. Wow. Nice. Nice, man. Keep it green. Keep it green. So, in case you guys are wondering why I'm not in a position yet, I could be buying this base here. I was contemplating putting an order at 600, but thing is, we still have this ceiling above us, so I want to close and stay in over like the 610, and I want us to close closer to 620, and then get a pullback down to the 610, or maybe at that point maybe 606, and I'd feel good about that. But buying this base here, we're still struggling to get back into the zone, so I'm just not feeling it. Again, there's still reasons to go short from this spot on, but I am definitely long biased. I just want us to fight a little bit more, get in here, and then I'll feel good about this long. So I'm just going to give it a little bit more time for this to build out. Yeah, you too, bud. Have a great day. Thanks again for stopping by. Good to see you. Honestly, Ryan, this could be a great spot to go short because technically this looks like a bit of a bear flag, but I'm just waiting to see what we do here. If we hold over this 90, I'm still interested in a long. I just want it to close up here, and then I'll even think about getting in on the 600 with a stop under 91. So that's the thought. That's where I'm at right now. But technically, like right here, every time it peaks up to the 609, that could be a great spot to get in short. So And then you have your defined stop up here. It ran up to 623. I'd probably keep it a little tighter, like the 616. That's me personally. If I was going to get in short at the 606 or 610. But yeah, it could go either way because this looks like a little bit of a bear flag, and now we're pushing down a little bit. There we go. So now we just broke 90. So still waiting to see what we do, but it's moving really weird, and we're only 18 minutes into the market, so I'm just very curious to see what we're going to do with this. Well, hopefully some of you took advantage of that short because it was a nice little move, especially if you're getting in right around the 610 or 606. That's pretty sweet. Hey, what's up, English? Good to see you. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the way it's moving right now, you're absolutely right. Might be better just to come back later on. I'm definitely looking for I want this to hold where it's at, and I think we would make a higher high, but that's just what I'm seeing. We peaked up here on the 4-hour, came down here yesterday, down to about 15,414 or 410, something like that. So there's our low. So I would think that we would continue to try to make another higher high, But if we're failing here, then that's a lower high. Let's see, and this is the 4-hour, so we still got some time to go on that. But seeing how we've sold off just a little bit, I like here would have been interesting at the 68, but I'd rather grab it down here. See if we get a drop down to 60 or even 54. I think I would try to go long from there, but at this point too, the way it's moving, I think I'd rather it tell me more of a story and even maybe create some kind of a base and give me a good reason to really lock into that long. But I'm definitely not feeling it this morning. So I don't know if I'm going to try to trade anything right now. It's not behaving the way I'd like it for it to behave. If you see something and it makes sense to you, and that's the position you want to take, then by all means you should definitely do it. But I'm looking for something different. I don't see it, so I'm not comfortable just getting in. There was reasons for us to go short right here towards the bottom here. There definitely was, but I was still kind of long biased, and I thought we'd fight to get back in, and then I wanted to go long. But you got to take what makes sense to you. So I'm going to give it some more time, and actually do have to step away in a couple minutes. So I'm going to be away for about 10 minutes. I'm going to leave in 2 minutes. So it looks like we came right down to 55. So if we start to build something here, we hold 54 as a base. I would like that, and I would try to go long from there. But I am just going to wait. Okay, so clearing that for me at this point, yeah, I think I'd be okay with hopping in short. So if we close down here in the 40s, or even 50, I would probably try to get in 54, maybe 60. Stop at 62. But it depends where we close at. If we're closing really close to this, I may not be interested. Oh, but I have to go. So I can't put anything through. So yeah, I gotta step away. I'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. So I'll see you guys in a few. I'll leave all this up and running. All right. So I actually still have to leave again, but I see we dropped quite a bit, but we're just over that 60 area. I'm gonna try to go for a long here. Let's see if this little pocket holds. I'm gonna put an order in down here, and I'm just gonna put my stop around 52. So that's the plan for me. But I mean, I think I'm fighting the trend here, but I'm gonna give it a go. And so for that reason, I'll just keep it tight, like real tight. So see if we get filled. But I still have to step away. So I'll let that ride. See what we get. But yeah, again, I'm fighting the trend. So shave one off if we get a little pop up. All right, so I took one off the table. I'm gonna let this thing just play out. I got to ride, but I'll be back in a little bit. So hopefully this continues up. But honestly, I'm fighting the trend. This may not be the turnaround point. This might just be a little bit of a pullback, and then this may continue down. So, but I snagged a little bit just to grab something on the day. So we'll see what this turns into. But I'll be back in a little bit. Sorry guys, I gotta step away again. am back. So it looks like I got stopped out. Looks like we're holding on to that 40 area. Let's get out of this 1 minute. There you go. All right, so are you guys in anything right now? Are you trying to take that long, or are you still in a short from earlier? Or are we looking for a position? Today's definitely a little tricky. Getting in here short was the play. Once we started failing, 609, 610 area. But that was pretty long bias, so I did not attempt that. Yeah, sitting on the side. Yeah, it's a little tough today. It's a little tough. See, on the day I am, looks like I'm still down. So I took a little bit of a scalp in that long position I tried. So that gave me a little bit of profit, but then with the two that got stopped out, that took me back into red. So I'm just sitting a little red today. Looks like I'm down about 400. Yeah, definitely some big swings. I would just like to be part of one of them, where it's in my favor. Definitely one of those days where it's good to just kind of chill out, sit in the sidelines, like you said. Yeah, just wait for something to kind of reveal itself. So technically, with what it did right here, it looks like this green candle overtook the previous. So this could be a potential long entry here at 62.50. But there's still good reason for it to come down to 60 and 54 for sure. And honestly, it could just traverse this whole thing and retest 38. If I were to try the 62.50, I'd probably give it 10. Hey, nice job. Keep it green. Keep it green. That's awesome. In case any of you were wondering why I was thinking 6250, I'm just looking at the previous red candle. The opening price was 6250. So, once this candle kind of overtook that candle, then you're kind of seeing that you wanted to retest the opening price of that. It looks like we came down to 63.75 or 63.50, so close. It's not an amazing entry or amazing trade, so I don't feel like I missed out. We just need to give it some more time, let it build out, show us something good. Question is once we get up back to the 610, or 606, are we going to fail? Are we going to fight to get back in there? So as of right now, the only thing I can see is if we do make it back up into the zone, then I will try long again using the bottom of the zone as support. But we have to close in the zone. If we get up here and it seems like we're starting to fail, like we can't even reach like 610, and we're barely touching like 606.50, then I might consider a short right in there with a stop just into the zone. So it kind of just depends. So I'll take it either way. All right, so now that we've closed at 80. If it pulled back, I'd be okay with a long. I'd be looking at a long down here. I would actually try to get in at 60. Probably add on at 54. And then my stop would be 52. All right, so it looks like we got up to 603. No, we got up to 606.25. And we still have about 2.5 minutes to go in this candle. So planning ahead, if we do get into the zone and we come down for a retest of the base, so I'd be getting in long, and I'd probably try to snag some profit close to the highs, just in case we reject the highs, and then save some for some continuation in case we can actually make some new highs today and get into the sevens. So I mean, I hope that's the direction we're going in, but we'll see. That's kind of that's where my head's at. So I like that we're fighting a little bit. Trying to hit that 606 again. I want to see a 607, 610. But if we start to fail here, then this could be our short. Okay, so just under a minute left. Yeah, if it's too much of a struggle for us to get into that 610, and if we're barely messing with the 607, then this definitely feels like more of a short entry again. There we go. So 610, 611. You got 2.5 minutes left here. I'm going to start getting set up here in case we get a snap back. I don't want to be part of it. Alright, we got about 10 seconds to go on this candle. See if we get a quick pullback. Hope we do. Just a quick one. And then a spring up from there would be great. Well, definitely looks like I missed the entry. Good morning. Thanks for joining. So I'm definitely liking that we're back in the zone. This is good. I'm not sure if we're going to pull back down towards the bottom of the zone, but I'm going to sit tight and see if we do. I'm going to realign this though. I think I'd rather get in. There we go. 610.50. That was bad. 525. so I'm gonna get rid of those orders. So today feels like a lot of missed opportunity. I'm sorry, guys, I don't have a lot of trades going on. Only took a few today. Got stopped out. I'm sitting just a little bit red, negative 400. And I've been stepping away too, so I haven't been here to really see. But honestly, it's still kind of hard to read. No matter what, it's definitely hard to read. And so trying to get in where I'm getting in, I'm just not getting the pullbacks that I would typically get. Those trades would make sense, but we're just kind of moving now. So we'll wait and see what we get. But it looks like we're just pushing up. But I'm not gonna buy into the FOMO. I'm gonna hold off. Looking for an entry down here. I'm thinking in the 30s or even 27. See, we hit a high of 60. So, I mean, ideally you'd want this candle to hold. So if it pulls back, if it closed green up here, you'd want it to find support around 45. If it dips under, that's kind of what I'm looking at. I'm looking at like a 35 to 39 situation, maybe a 27, which are kind of like a 24, right around in there. I think we still have plenty of room to run. Being in this level that we're at now, definitely see us getting up here to the 700s. So maybe between 700 up to 712, and then hopefully beyond. We'll see. Alright, so it looks like previous candle closed at about 55-ish. I'd like for it to hold up here, maybe create a bull flag, base out at 46, 45. That would be nice. So if we did that, I'd keep it tight. Maybe just a few points. I'm not going to set any orders yet. I just want to let this candle play out and see where it lands, and I'll have a better idea. It might take a couple more candles though, so we'll see. Yeah, no pullback for us, huh? Well, how's everyone else doing? Did you guys take advantage of that long? Because there's definitely some money to be made there. Yeah, same Sam. Basically, you just need to buy the opening of the next candle and give it 10 points, you know? So it's not super clear structure, but it's a play. It's just definitely more risky. And then now that we're further up there, you know, we're becoming a little bit overextended. So we need to have some kind of a pullback. Definitely a nice move from the lows. 138 points. Man. Big move. Well, it looks like candles are getting a little bit smaller, so hopefully that means we're going to slow down, get a little pullback. That'd be nice. Question is as to where. Is it just going to come down to the 50? You know, it's a 15-point pullback. It's not a lot. Or we're looking at maybe 35 to 25. So if it came down to the 35, that'd be a 30-point pullback. That's interesting. Well, I don't necessarily trade off the Fibonacci, but I'm curious just to see what we have going on here. If we did that to the high. Let's see, so a 23% pullback would put us at 36. So I kind of like that 35 area. 38% would bring us down to 616. So it's the NASDAQ. I can definitely do that. 50% would be 600. I wouldn't rule that out. But I like this area here. I think I was already talking about the 35. 35 and then 25 to 27, something like that. Let's see what we get. Sam, yeah, I've used order flow. I think it helps seeing where there's a lot of buyers and sellers. It shows some really strong lines of where you're going to see some resistance, and then usually it'll just line up with like zones or key levels of support or key levels of resistance. So because of that, it's just for me, it's just too much to really watch. I still have that on my NinjaTrader though, so I do have it set up. I just don't really base everything off of that. But it's something to kind of watch out for. But I can't say that really helped my trading at all. But some people swear by it. Just like heat maps. It's good to know where you're going to encounter a lot of buyers and sellers. But mapping out things the way that we do, that kind of does the work for you. And there's going to be buyers and sellers in those areas for sure. So. But in days like today, though, where it was kind of tricky to read, that might have told more of the story, though. It really might have. Maybe it would have helped us find out more of this pocket down here where we turned around. So if we had seen like a big line of support, then that could have been something. But sometimes people can put too much stock in that. They'll see a huge number and think that's going to be the point where it turns around, and the market will just blow right through it. You'll see like 300 orders, and they'll just get taken out. So you got to be careful with that. You don't want to put too much stock in that. But I believe in points of confluence. So if you line that up with other things that you're watching, and if that tells more of a story for you, then by all means use that. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So if this holds the 50, I mean, that'd be really clean. And I would like that. I think we're due for a little bit more of a pullback. could set up an order here, try to get around 50, let's say 52, something like that, and have a stop just at like 49. That may have been our pullback, the one red candle we got. Wow. Okay, interesting. Thanks for pointing that out. If this just breaks over the highs and like breaks out, I'm just gonna lose it. This is not big enough pullback. For it. Wow. Well, still got 2 minutes to go on this candle. Let's see what it does. If we get a failed breakout, then maybe we'll get that bigger pullback. And then find us a much better entry. Get it for cheap. Buy it on a discount. Can't believe today is already Thursday. One more day to go. This week, the weeks are just flying by. Tomorrow, I think there's one more piece of news coming out. It's the manufacturing index, Michigan consumer sentiment. So a little something. Probably not as big of a deal as of today, compared to today. Today was retail sales and jobless claims. So we'll see what that does with the market. But it's also Friday. I don't believe I'll be streaming tomorrow. I might even just take the day off. Maybe no trades. We'll see. Well, I'm going to step away. I'm going to grab some tea and some coffee. I'll let this do its thing. Maybe when I come back, there'll be something worth taking. So I'll be back in just a few. Thanks for waiting, and thanks to those of you who have just joined. So I just got myself some coffee and some tea. This market has put me to sleep. Alright, so a little bit of a red candle, maybe. Looks like we got 2 minutes to go on that one. Coming up towards the top of the zone. Okay, so I have 712 marked out. I also have like key level at 709. So we watch out for that. Could be a good spot to try to scalp a short right off the top. We're just pretty strong today though, so I'm not sure. Not sure about that. If I do go for it though, I would probably try to scalp 5 points and maybe 10 points. If I run with 3 contracts, I'll just hold the last to see if we get a little bit more of a drop, but we're pretty strong today, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. Is anyone in a position? You guys, did you just enter a short, or have you been holding a long maybe? Have you been holding out on us with your 100-point move? I hope somebody got that. I mean, that's beautiful. I definitely didn't see it though. I didn't see it. Actually, I was gone. I think I was gone these 2 candles here. I left for a little bit. Alright, there we go. A little bit of a red candle. Let's see how far we can bring this down. So what I'm going to be looking for is some kind of a base. So it might take a couple candles, maybe 2 or 3 candles, and show us some kind of a base. And then if it starts basing out, then I'll take that, and that'll be my entry point for a long. I'd like for it to come down to 50. I think that'd be great. If it came down a little bit lower, that'd be great too, because I think we can go back to the high day, and I'm thinking we overtake it. I still think that we see 700 today. So if the further it comes down, that means the more potential there is. So I'm okay with that. Oh, nice job, Sam. Good luck to you. Hey, what's up, Barry? If you call it trading, I'm sitting in front of a computer, holding the mouse. That's about it. I don't think I've taken a trade since you left, man. Been trying to find something. If we've been scalping all day, we could have been taking a bunch of scalps. It's just been really risky. But I was definitely looking for longer play. So we're finally getting a little bit of a pullback. So if we get something decent, then yeah, I want to go long, but I don't think we've hit the high a day. Like for the day, I think we still got some room to go. So I'd like to go long and maybe take some off the top once we get towards the our high price today, which is 15,694, and then hopefully we get some continuation to the 700s. I think we hit the top of the zone today, so that'd be 15,712. So looking for that. Yeah, I was looking for the long, didn't get it, and here it is though, 163 points of it. You would think I would have grabbed something, but no go. I was looking for some kind of a pullback. I had some entries in mind, but it never came down to it. One that I was thinking about getting in, it didn't even hit that. I was thinking about getting in at, I think it was 50, or no, it was 62.50. So I was going to put an entry here once this candle broke above this red candle, but I wouldn't have got filled. We came down to 63.50, so it still missed it by a point. So since it's moved up since then, that's been pretty painful. But yeah, I'm hoping we get a little bit more of a pullback, maybe down into the 50s. I'd like that. 40 looks good. 30 or 35, I think that looks good too. Please tell me you haven't been trading, Barry. Are you taking more trades? I know you had a solid morning. I mean, for today, as long as you went long and just held, you'd be green. Oh, that's good, man. That's good. Yeah, quite the bump. So definitely excited we got back in the zone. I was really hoping that we would do that. We'd see some newer highs. So it feels good that that's the direction we're going in. So now I just want to be part of that. That'd be nice. Oh, I ended up pushing those. Oh, nice, man. I ended up pushing those Apex fund or Apex Trader accounts into funded. So started off today with some new PAs. I was trying to trade that and Top Step this morning. That wasn't working out so well, so I shut down Apex. So I think I'm red like $40. So nothing bad. But I was definitely getting some lag running the streaming plus those two. I think it's just too much for my system. Daryl Martin made a comment yesterday talking about the whole deal thing as far as doing payouts. I got some trust in that guy. I think he's pretty transparent, and he usually holds his word. Keeps his word. So he says they're in the works of getting a payout situated. So I'm putting stock in that. So I'm on board. So I went through and I just pushed all those over. Pushed them through yesterday. Yeah, they're supposed to have something set in stone today or tomorrow. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, hopefully it's this week. Yeah, I think so. I think he will. Congrats, Sam. That short's looking really good, my friend. Very nice. Just waiting to see maybe we start to level out in the 50s, but maybe we get lower. For your sake, maybe we come down to 600. It'd be great. Yeah, they were saying that so whatever was already approved, that it should still be going through. So hopefully that's the thing. Hopefully it does. Oh, you already out? Okay, good deal. Hey, 15 points. That's solid, man. That's a solid play. I would love to have scalped or taken 15 points today. It sounds amazing. Yep, I've been checking their site to see if they have any updates. Yeah, you're right. Nothing posted yet, though. For the payout section, there's nothing new. It still says deal, but I saw someone else say that they saw them removing some info about deal. Not sure what they saw. But I didn't see anything gone yet. So I'm still looking for a base out. We went down to 62.50. Let's see how this candle closes. Could be a turnaround point. We'll see. We're talking about Apex Trader funding. So Deal, DEEL. It's two E's, DEEL. They're a processing company. They process payments, and so they're tied to a lot of prop firms. And so they recently made some changes to their terms and conditions, and with that, it seems like they're not going to be working with funded companies anymore. Maybe that's what's going on. So for that reason, it's putting a halt on payments. So right now, like people that should have been paid with Apex, it's kind of on hold, but the payments are supposed to be going through pretty soon. So we'll see. And Apex is talking about switching over to another processing company. So Daryl Martin, the CEO, said he already had someone in mind. Sounds like they're working out the details already. So they're just waiting for confirmation. They're going to solidify it and keep us posted. But I think it was as of yesterday, it sounded like there was just a couple more days to go and we would be set. Oh yeah, you're welcome. So, and I don't think it's a big deal. I mean, before Deal, Apex was using PayPal, I want to say, and maybe some other means of processing payments, so it's not a big deal. I'm sure they'll find someone. All right, so we came right down to 60. Closed at the 60. So I'm curious to see if we're going to start to base out here. If so, then I'll be looking for a long around here. But I'm going to give this another candle. If you bought that, I mean, that made sense. Because this is the block you're looking at right here. So there's definitely nothing wrong with having bought that. And then having a stop down here. It's just kind of a wide stop. Or you could have been playing it where you bought here and then just gave it a few points into this little box here. And then maybe look for another entry down here at 54. That would have been a nice little scalp. I did not partake because I'm waiting for this thing to base out. And if anything, that was just, I think, another spot to add on short. So I'm getting in short here. I think it still continues down. So I'm just waiting. Oh, into the 20s. Okay, I mean, I like that. I was looking at the 20s over here, on the 15-minute. You got that level right here, which it's your quarters, right? So this is about 25, 26. So it makes sense. So 26 down into to 20. I mean, that looks good. I've been thinking about all these prop firms, and I think there's going to be a decent amount that stick around, but I'm sure it's about time for some of these to go to the wayside. But I think Apex Trader Funding will be sticking around, Top Step, and some other big ones. But I think some are going to start falling off. But I was thinking that I'm jealous for all the new traders that get to start like this. This was not an option when I first tried to get into the markets. This was not a thing. So this is just such a great way for people to start up an account without breaking their bank, and getting the free simulators that come with it, and just being able to practice trading. And then at this point in time too, there's just a lot of information available online that's free. Granted, you need to make sure that you're getting good info, but there's good info out there and it's free. So it's like there's so many tools and resources available to allow people to really get started in the markets. So I'm kind of jealous, I wish I had that kind of opportunity when I first started getting interested in trading. But it's definitely very cool, And so I hope I can kind of help spread the word, and we can show some people how they can get started. And this is also a great way to just increase your capital as well. So if you already have your own accounts and you're already profitable, getting set up with a funded company or a prop firm, it's just a good way just to add capital to your to the mix, so you have more to trade with. So a lot of opportunity. Okay, so it looks like we're holding that area. Not quite the base out that I want, so I'm still waiting, but seems like it's slowing down a little bit. So hopefully we get a little turnaround, and this would be a good spot for a turnaround. It just needs to go sideways for me. I want to see a little bit of sideways action, and then I'll buy that. I mean, what you're saying is not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. So, which makes sense why you like to close them out right away. I mean, I get it. And yeah, I think that's the smart thing to do. Just keep taking some out, and then you put it into a personal account. And then you can trade them side by side, especially with Ninja. So if you're using NinjaTrader and you're trading your Apex Trader Funding accounts, you can still trade your personal account, and you can use the Apex Trade Copier to trade them all simultaneously. And then that way you're working on something that you can pull out funds on immediately, because it's your own personal account, while you're still building up the Apex Trader Funding accounts. So this candle looks promising. I like this, but we still have 3 minutes to go on that, so I'm not buying that yet. Looks like we wicked down to 52.25. So I like that we're holding the 50s. Kind of regretting not having an order in around 54. But I do want this to play out some more though. Because, kind of like Sam said, we could get a flush down. He's hoping for a flush down into the 20s, and honestly, that makes sense. And if we get that, we can turn around and still head back for the 7s. So, we'll see. Let's play out a little bit more. Still got another 2.5 minutes. All right, so I'm contemplating trying to get in on this short. Might be a little bit late, but thinking maybe like a 61 or 60 entry with a stop at 68. Depending on where this candle closes, I might also try to get in here at 54. And I think I'll go in just really light in case we press up into the 59. And then I'll also just tighten my stop. And now we're just moving on down. All right, so finally hit those 20s. Nice call, Sam. See, we came down to 27. Like that, I'm gonna get. I was hoping we'd still get a little bit of a push up here when this candle opened, so I can get tagged in for the short, but it just dropped. So disappointing. But yeah, looking at this pocket here, looking at this 25, so 26 down to 20. So let's see if we get a turnaround there, or we could even come down towards the bottom of the zone. We have 610, but there's also a key level at 606.50. So if we start to base out in here in the 20s, I think I'd like to get in around 26. My stop would be about 19. And then if that fails, then I would look to get back in around 610. Adding on at 606 with a stop just below there. I'm looking at the ES. Thinking about taking a position here in the ES. Earlier today we were waking up to 41, and then if you look across the board on the ES, that's what's kind of holding, and we've wicked up to there before. So if that spot holds, that looks like a good entry for a long on the ES. If it comes back down to 41, I like that, and then maybe a stop at 39, 39.50. So what's that? Just under a 2-point stop, point and a half. Good morning. Thanks for joining. If it's your first time here, feel free to say hello. So if we get a little bit of a push up into the 50s, I still like that for a short. So I'll try to get in there. 6-point stop for me. And ride this thing down a little bit more. so I just got tagged in. Let's see if this short holds or might get stopped out. But if it plays out, I'm going to try to take some profit off at 41 and then see if we get some continuation down. But if this was the turnaround here at 27, that stinks. Okay. So it got stopped out. Yeah, I think that'll be it for me for today. Not loving the market today. It's not my day. Curious to see if that holds though. See if that's the turnaround point, and see if we just continue up from there. Oh, nice job. Nice job, Sam. The funny thing is I was looking at that spot for a buy-in around 26 to 20, but I was thinking we'd get a little bit deeper. And we turned around right at 27, 27.50. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day there. So if you guys are going to keep trading, good luck to you. Hopefully this thing just goes way up. You know, I want to see us get into the 7s. I hope we get there and break out over 7. Would love to see that. I think I was seeing 760 as a possibility if we get over the 712. So that'll be cool to see if that happens. And hopefully we hold. If we can close over this zone or maybe towards the top or something like that, that'd be good. And hopefully we get some continuation tomorrow. And hopefully tomorrow's a little bit more clear. But definitely had a hard time calling that today. But thanks again for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate your support. Oh, and some good news. Changing it up. So I know I said I'd be giving away that 300k eval account at 500 subscribers. I thought we'd get there a little bit faster, but that's not happening. But we're on the verge of 400, so we're like a point or 1 or 2 subscribers away from 400. So as soon as we hit that mark, that'll be it. So as long as you are subscribed, you're in that 400, and as long as you're signed up for Discord, which again, Discord is free. I'm going to be running the drawing through Discord, so it's going to pull the names in Discord. So as long as you're also subscribed, then you qualify. And so one of you will be getting that 300k eval account with Apex Trader funding. So hopefully that'll be happening pretty soon. So as soon as it happens, maybe we'll do something live, and you guys can, just watch the drawing, and it'll be a short video. But that'll be exciting to be able to give that away. That way you can add it to what you're doing now, or maybe that's your means of getting started, then that's great too. So either way, it'll be fun for somebody. So thanks again for your support. Hope you guys have a great day. Stay green, and I'll see you later. Again, I may not be trading tomorrow, so not sure about being live, but I'll see you soon. All right, take care.